Well, indeed, in 2017, we said we've seen massive class action settlements in many companies involved in misconduct, in corruption, product safety. And we've seen investors actively seeking to recover their losses through class actions, Petrobras, Volkswagen, and other ongoing class actions. But we see also this is as an opportunity to promote positive change. As active investors that we are, and believe that by being active investors, we help the companies to generate value in the long term. We see this crisis that the company is going through as a unique opportunity to step up the engagement and collaborate with the companies to introduce best practices in terms of product safety or in terms of compliance, conduct, corporate governance. And that's what we have been doing. That's our philosophy. We have many of the companies that have been involved in these class action settlements, and where we are shareholders, where our clients are shareholders. We remain invested in the companies and seek to not just recover losses, but also generate long-term value through active engagement, through really promoting best practices, because these are companies that maybe in the past they were not open to dialogue. But as you have, as they're going through a major crisis, that's a moment where they show themselves more open and willing to listen to investors like ourselves who are there for the long term. Well, certainly they will, the companies that were affected, they will work to improve their performance, to improve conduct or governance. And I think corporate governance, it's at the core of, I would say, all of the scandals that resulted in class actions. If you look at each one of them, and at the core there's a poor governance, because companies with good governance, with a good board structure, good management, good policies, I would say it's impossible for misconduct to happen, but it makes much more difficult. So when you have the proper components of supervision, checks and balances, a corporate culture that makes it very clear for every employee that misconduct is not acceptable, that's a unique opportunity for these companies that certainly failed in one of these areas, to improve that. So I think we will see these companies that are going through this very painful process, they are going to emerge better companies. No, absolutely, I totally agree with that. Transparency is key. So quality of reporting, of transparency, access to board members, to senior management, like an open dialogue. I think that's one of the points that are going to improve. The companies, and we've seen that in practice, those companies that reached settlements last year, they are reaching out to investors, seeking to show that they are improving, what they are doing to make everything that happened, all these problems that they had, make it much more difficult to happen in the future. So we've seen these companies already being more transparent, and of course being some of them major corporations in their own countries. That sets also a benchmark for other companies in the same markets in terms of improved transparency.